Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. So, we put together this little area here, these little strips of residential area over here last episode. And we're probably going to continue doing that this episode, kind of fill in these gaps and then eventually make our way over here. The thing is that I need to build like a... Oh no, I don't need to build a school district. I keep forgetting the schools are right here. Not operating. Okay, it says it has, like almost 400 students. But why aren't these operating is my question. Maybe switching them on and off will... Not operating. That doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't it be operating? Unless that's just wrong. Because, I mean, it says it has like 825 students here. So, I mean, it should be operating fine. They're hooked up to roads properly. I mean, but maybe that's why it says the education tab, or I mean, like, that these areas aren't covered. But then again, it says that for everywhere in the town. So, I don't know. I don't know why it's working like that. But, hopefully they're functioning properly anyway. And maybe I'm just, like, being hyper paranoid about it, but just seemed weird. By the way, are there stoplights all throughout here? There are. Good. That is what we want. And, residential demand has skyrocketed again, so we're going to obviously indulge that. Like so. And I believe water is taken care of. It is, as well as the district. So I'm going to let people fill in here. And then we'll go from there and see how we kind of want to design it. And we have a lot of money now, so I can build a bus depot over here, probably somewhere. And you know what? I'm going to do that before I decide that I, don't want to do it anymore. So I could probably get away with building it down here, I think. So nobody will be bothered by the noise pollution. And then we're going to start a new line. And it's going to go here. But it starts on that side of the road. That's not what I want. Yeah, start it on this side. There we go. And then we can kind of add stops in periodically. Add a stop in there. Add a stop here. And then I'm going to kind of have it loop back around. I'm going to try and keep these all on the right side of the road. Hopefully I can do that without any issue. Not the best when it comes to designing stuff like this, but I am going to try. And in the end, that's all that really matters, As long as you try in life, as long as you put forth the effort, no one can really blame you. I mean, they can if they want to, but they're just idiots if they do. Don't listen to idiots. You're not an idiot. Don't listen to idiots. Sound like my father. He has some very unique life advice. And I don't want to talk negatively about my father because I love him, but he definitely has that boomer mentality about a lot of things. Not that I really blame him. I mean, growing up in in certain ways and in certain areas can affect people in that way. And he's done well for himself. So, I mean, like, don't really think I would have any room to talk at the end of the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. I'm going to put it right there. And then the last thing I wanted to do is I wanted to throw in a stop right up here. And then we're going to complete the line. And I think that is going to be just fine for us for this area. I mean, so we're going to add, probably do like 7 again. I think that's what I did over here too. So we'll do like 7. And I think that'll be fine. And then, eventually we'll put in a bus line over here. We're not going to do that yet. We're not going to worry about it. All right, so these buses are taking off, and they're going this way first, which I don't really understand. But you know what? As long as they're covering the stops, that's all I can really ask for at the end of the day. I'm just glad that I have this bus line in. It doesn't really cover the area over here, but that is okay. As long as it eliminates some of the traffic, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, and eventually we're going to have our own bus line down here, but we don't really need it yet. Because there isn't a whole lot of traffic. There's some traffic here, definitely some traffic here, but this is as a result of people moving in, I believe. So again, not too concerned about that. I mean, let's see. There isn't anybody complaining about worker shortages anymore except for this place right here, which is good too, because yeah, we've had a lot of people move in. So I think we are good in that department, which is really nice. How many people are getting serviced by this? Well, I mean, we can have 100,000 buses on this line. What am I doing? Only using 7. If I can have 100,000, then I think maybe that might be the move. Lines overview. So, okay. So bus line 2 only has 21 passengers. It has 7 more stops, but I think it'll be fine. Like, I'm not going to worry about that too much. And let me look at the other modes of transportation that we have. We have taxis. We can put those in too. Although we just put in the bus line, and I think that is, it's probably not going to eliminate any more traffic than this does. So I don't really think it's worth it. Yeah, wow. We're having traffic problems here now because all of these people are moving in. So really, it's just like a clusterfuck everywhere, basically. But there's nothing I can do about that necessarily. I mean, people are trying to move in. I don't blame them for that, but like, I wish it wasn't so bad. Like, I wish the traffic wasn't so horrible. Like, look at this. This is terrible. And all these people coming in here, trying to get in this way. Good God, man. Well, I mean, that's what happens when, oh, we're going to need more sewage treatment plants. That's what happens when you have an area that is so, like, highly sought after, This is a water treatment plant. We can probably stick one right along the line here. And people can deal with it as far as the noise pollution. Electricity is also becoming a bit of an issue. So I'm gonna stick another one of these, or a couple more of these bad boys in here. There we go. So hopefully that'll take care of that. Yeah, because you guys are having sewage issues. But we got an entirely new water treatment plant, so that should be taken care of. Let's see. All right, maybe traffic is starting to die down a little bit. Hopefully. We do have a bit of commercial demand. I don't know if I want to take advantage of it. I mean, we could definitely put something there and there. I think that would be fine. Maybe. We'll see if there's enough space for them to do anything with that. Oh, okay, there we go. And then we could probably stick something. Hang on. Could probably stick something in right here. And then right here too. So you guys can build whatever you want here. But I'm not going to allot you too much space because I don't want any more worker issues for one thing. And I know that this demand is probably higher than it actually is. And once it gets fulfilled, it's going to die down immensely. At least I imagine. We'll see, though. I also kind of want to see what buildings come in. I am going to have roads down through here. I don't know how I'm going to hook them up anywhere over here. I might not even do that. I don't think it would be possible. I mean, it would, but, like, I don't know where I'm going to do that, you know? God damn it. The traffic is absolutely horrendous. And our residential demand is extremely high again. So at this point, we might just expand. I'm gonna do what I did before. Kind of just same sort of grid pattern for one more row. Because I think that that'll be good. We'll do it like this and like that. And that is just fine. God, I am getting so many notifications on my phone. Look at me, I'm so popular. They're not even messages. It's just like ESPN and my work and CNN and whatever. You know, it's like these apps, like, they don't leave me alone half the time. I should definitely probably get some parks in here sooner or later. I think we could definitely build up on here and have like a statue or something. I think that would be really cool, actually. But we'll see. Not too worried about it right now. And these are low wealth shops and whatnot. But they're shops nonetheless. And people like their shops. I don't blame them. Okay, there we go. Just gonna allot the... I mean, can I do this? Like, no. I'm gonna do it like that, yeah. And kind of like that, I imagine. I think that's how that'll work. Not entirely sure. Let's see. I mean, this area has just about filled in already, except for a little space over here, which is absolutely insane. Like, people like really wanna live here now, you know, for whatever reason. It's not like we have a whole lot to offer. Good schooling, maybe. You know, just about everybody is employed. Very low unemployment rate. Actually, at a point where people need people to come work. You know, so who knows? All right, I think we can afford to build out another one of these roads in the same exact fashion. And we're going to do the same thing we did before, because I know the demand is just going to shoot up again. There you go. Oh, water's an issue. Yep. I forgot about that. My bad. Hang on just a second. There you go. There's your water. I'll make sure to lump you guys in the district too. Although I'm probably going to designate this as a new district at some point. But for now, it is Strawberry Square. And then let's designate a little more high-density commercial right here. There you go. And we'll just wait for this stuff to come in and kind of gauge where the demand is at once it's done. Ooh. God, we have so much money, and we're making so much money that turning off that smoke detector was the best decision I have ever made. Good Lord. All right. I got to figure out how I want to design things down here. Because, I mean, I do want them to get relatively close to the highway. The thing is that I'm probably going to have to throw in another exit somewhere for people to get on. Or, I mean, to get off the highway and into here. Don't really know how I'm going to do that, though. I mean, I could probably just use these intersections right here. Kind of have them come in. Or, I mean, have one come across from here, over here, and then here. Something like that. Could probably get away with doing that. But I'm not going to worry about it right this second. What I am going to do is I am going to build up this way. Slope too steep? What are you talking about? The slope is absolutely not too steep. All right, well, let me get the 90-degree angle going. Here we go. And then do something like that. And then we could potentially... Sure. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's something. you know, and it allows people to get up here. And we're going to actually, let's, ooh, what's this? And what's this? A winter market. That would not fit the theme of this city thus far. Lazarette Plaza. Oh, I already built that. That's right. Level 2 unique buildings. I've unlocked some of these. The Grand Library. So it's a big, big, big old library. I like that. There you go. Massive library for you. Built right up here, overlooking the rest of the city. Got to make sure it has water. There you go. And next to it, we can have like a big old plaza or something. Potentially. If I can find what I'm looking for. I mean, I don't even really know what I'm looking for. We could do something like this, though. That would be cool. Kind of have a park right next door. Definitely does not look right, but that's okay. So there's that. Could have some high-density commercial up here as well, I think, right? Like that, maybe. Have it right here, right there, and right there. And then we'll get the water going over here. Maybe this will attract people. Yeah, electricity is a bit of an issue. You know what? You guys are going to be powered by your very own wind turbine. How does that sound? Okay. There you go. And maybe that will nullify the effects of having, you know, the garden there. But I think it's cool. And I think it promotes green energy, which people are going to be happy about, you know, if they're visiting the garden. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see, though. This is kind of like a neat little area, though. I think. Maybe. Operating normally. See, this says operating normally. These other ones say not operating. And I don't understand why they are not operating. Does not make any sense to me. But, you know, I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out eventually. There we go. People are starting to make their way. You guys took the long way. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else I want to do before the episode is done. And I guess we could build out this area, but I might want to save that for the next episode because I don't know exactly how I want to design it yet. So I think we'll leave things like this for now. We're starting to get a little bit of industrial demand creeping up, which we're going to absolutely use as, you know, for offices and whatnot. I don't know where exactly I'm going to put them, but maybe over here or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, we're making big progress. We have so much money at our disposal. It's not even funny. So things are looking good. You know, we definitely have a lot more freedom to what for what we want to do now. I can decide, hey, I'm going to build a stadium, and I am going to put it right here, or I am going to build the Cathedral of Plenitude and put it right here. I can do any of that, and it will. I have many options, and for that I am very happy. So, anyway, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of City Skylines, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. It lets me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. Love you very much, and I will talk to you later.